The last class, we have seen a matrix matching question which consists of domain and range questions. So, in continuation to that, let us work out more problems in matrix matching and as well integer type questions and some more comprehension questions also. Let us continue that, and let me share my screen. If you say this is the question we discussed in the previous class. Domain of the function A and B also domain of the function. C and D are related to range of the function. In general, always remember, domain when compared to the working of range is little easy to work out. So if you talk about x of the function, if you talk about x of the function, you're talking about the domain of the function. If you talk about y of the function, that is fx, then you're talking about the range of the function. So let's continue. Next question is, if f is a function such that f of 0 is equal to 2, f of 1 is equal to 3, and f of x plus 2 is equal to twice f of x minus f of x plus 1, then f of 5 is equal to, these are functional equations. We call them as functional equations. So it is clearly given. I'm working out first question in the matrix matching A. What is f of 0 given? It is 2. And what is f of 1 given? It is 3. What is a functional equation given? It is f of x plus 2 is equal to twice f of x minus f of x plus 1. That means in this case, what is to be done? You have to make use of the values given there. 0, 1 given, what I am planning, I want to get the value of f of 2. Put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0, please. X equal to 0 implies f of 2 is equal to twice f of 0, that is 2 into 2, minus f of 1 minus 3 is nothing but 1. Similarly, put x equal to 1. We have got f of 2 now. Put x equal to 1. You'll get f of 3, please. F of 3 is equal to twice f of 1, that is 2 into 3, minus f of 2 is 1, it is 5. Similarly, f of 4, please. How to get f of 4? Put x equal to 2. Twice f of 2. Twice of 1 minus f of, we are putting x equal to 2 here. This becomes f of 3. What is f of 3? 5. It is minus 3. Similarly, put x is equal to 4. Put x equal to 3 here. Put x equal to 3. F of 5 you will get. Put x equal to 3. If you put x equal to 3, twice f of 3, that is 15. I'm writing that directly. Minus f of 4, minus of minus 3, plus 3. It should be 18. Just we have to check it out. 18 is not there. Anyone, do you help me out here? F of 3 up to f of 3, I think it is correct. Let us go for f of 4 means we are putting 2 here, twice f of 2. Twice f of 2 means 2 into 1, 2, minus f of 3. What is f of 3? 5. It is minus 3. It is correct. Now put x equal to 3, f of 5, twice f of 3. Twice f of 3. It is 10. Are there everyone awaken?
Yes.
सब लोग होश में है ना?
हाँ sir.
This is 10, please. So for the first one, you have to understand it is 13. Now, B is f of x is equal to x square if x is greater than or equal to 0. That is, x is positive, you have to take it as x square. And x if x is less than 0. Now, f of root 13 is needed. F of root 13 means root 13 is always positive. Root 13 is always positive means replace x with root 13, please. Replace x with root 13. This one. Root 13. Replace it. Yes. I'm talking about this. And this is to be placed here.
13.
13 only. What I mean to say, write it here. That is here. Then it is 13. So the answer for that is 13. That's same. Same you're getting. B, it is 30. Next, f of x plus twice of. Can you try this? It is again a functional equation. It is a question on functional equations. Yes, please. F of x plus twice f of. One minus x equal to x square plus f of x. Let me change the color so that you will understand. This is C I'm talking about.
So substitute 1 minus x in the equation, then we can simultaneously solve them.
Yeah, I think you must be right. Replace x with 1 minus x. Isn't it you're saying, Parsh?
Yes, sir.
So f of 1 minus x plus f of x.
In the original equation, it's 2 into f of 1 minus x.
Yeah. You're right. That's what I'm saying, because you'll get the same equation then. Twice f of x is equal to 1 minus x whole square plus 2. Now we need fx now. So solve these two. Let me say this as equation 1, equation 2. What I'm doing, I want to get this f of 1 minus x cancelled. So multiply second equation with 2 and subtract from 1. Multiply second equation with 2 and subtract from 1. Come on, you can do that, please, every one of you. Please try that. What is that I'm saying? 2 into 2, that is second equation, into 2 minus first equation implies, come on, tell me that. This is 2 into f of 1 minus x gets cancelled. Twice fx minus fx becomes fx is equal to, this is twice of 1 minus x whole square. Plus 2 into 2, 4 minus x square minus 2. That's it. Now see what is that needed. F of 5 is needed, please. F of 5, please. It is twice of 16, 32. I'm writing directly. Plus 2 minus 25. How much is it? 34 minus 25.
It will be 3f of x, right?
We are adding or subtracting?
No, we are multiplying 2 by 2.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. You are right. So this is 3f of x. So this is also 3f of 5. Implies f of 5.
And 3.
3. So this is the answer for this. Let's check it out. This is a functional equation. We have solved it. But you must have a proper idea to form another equation and solving the equation. That is important in this case. Okay. So this is what I'd like to explain you in solving the functional equations. Now D, please. D. I'm erasing this. Okay, everyone of you, is there any doubt? Where did the businessman
No doubt.
is there in the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. This one, in the latest JEE advanced question paper also you have this question. The latest. This is a special function which is to be understood like this. Let me take another page to explain you this. So let me write the question first. This is D I'm talking about. D is f of x is equal to 4 power x divided by 4 power x plus 2. For all x belongs to R, he's saying. And what is to be find out? Sigma f of k by 7. K runs from 1 to 6. Is to be find out. This is a question given. All of you, please see that. Now, this is such a question. It is to be solved in this way. Let us understand what is f of 1 minus x. Just now in the previous question also, we replace x with 1 minus x. Here also, you do the same. 4 power 1 minus x whole divided by 4 power 1 minus x plus 2. Now, if you simplify this, this is 4 divided by. I'm writing direct so because you'll understand that. 4 divided by 4 power x is also 4 divided by 4 power x, and after taking LCM and all, you will get it as 4 divided by 4 plus 2 into 4 power x. Now, take 4 common in the denominator. Take 2 common in the denominator and cancel it off, and thereby you will get 2 divided by 2 common 4 power x plus 2. So this is such a function, you can see the denominator split into the numerators like this. Denominator is 4 power x plus 2. For the first function, it is numerator 4 power x. For the second function, numerator is 2. The denominator's terms are very much present in the numerator. Therefore, what is the relation here? Anyone in the class? Awake, arise, but it's stop not till your goal is reached. Who said this?
Yeah, addition is 1.
So, f of x plus f of 1 minus x is equal to addition of these two becomes 1 year. If you get this result, it is done. Once for all, it is done. Okay. So now what is to be find out? Just check it out. What is to be find out? You have to find out sigma f of k by 7. K runs from 1 to 6. So if you write k1 here, you'll get 1 by 7. So put 1 by 7 here. Put x is equal to first 1 by 7. Obviously, you will get 6 by 7. 2 by 7. Obviously, you will get 5 by 7.
3.
3 by 7. Obviously, you will get 4 by 7. I think all you will get. Now, let me write that now. F of 1 by 7 plus f of 6 by 7 is equal to 1. Next, f of 2 by 7 plus f of 1 minus 2 by 7. It is also 1. Next, f of 3 by 7 plus f of 1 minus 3 by 7. It is 1. Just check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All are there. Therefore, the sigma value should be what?
3.
That's it, please. Your answer must be addition of all this is nothing but 3. That's it, please. This is the answer. It's a standard question. There is no other go to solve this question. There is no other go, please. No other go except this. This type of questions, generally we have to treat them as standard questions. Now, how to recognize them? How to recognize them generally? 4 power x upon 4 power x plus 2, the denominator term is present in the numerator. And if you replace x with 1 minus x, so you will get, after simplification, you will get the denominator term in the numerator like this. So the denominator terms are distributed to numerator like this, and thereby you can understand that if you add them, you are getting 1. After getting this functional equation, we replace x with, according to the question, we replace x with 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, and thereby the other terms you'll automatically get. That is the reason why he gives sigma notation. K runs from 1 to 7, and thereby the answer is 3. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, moving on to the next question. F maps R minus 0 to R. Let f of x equal to ax plus b by x. AB not equal to 0. That means neither A nor B must be 0, or both must be, both are also not 0. And A greater than 0, B greater than 0, what I am trying to explain you here, if both A and B are positive, you can give A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, you can verify. I hope you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying, just I'm suggesting you to give values to this instead of taking them as A and B. Give some values to this. Similarly, here also A1. Anyone? Do you tell me what should be taken for B?
Minus 1.
Here, A minus 1.
And 1. And both minus 1.
Here A minus 1 and B also minus 1. That's it. Can you try this? Please. A, let me write that. F maps from R minus 0. That is 0 is not there in the domain. F maps from R minus 0 to set of real numbers. Okay. Now, option A we are taking, that is not option A, the question A. F of x is equal to, I ask you to take 1, 1, thereby that fx becomes x plus 1 by x. Now, if you see the column 2 here, bijective onto 1, 1, neither onto nor 1, 1. Bijective onto 1, 1, neither onto nor 1, 1. That is, he is talking about 1, 1 and onto function. So, we want to check onto for this and 1, 1 for this. Let me check 1, 1. Let me check 1, 1, please. Srivardhan knows it. He did it in that way, like take two different elements x1 and x2 in the function and equate the images. F of x1 is equal to f of x2. If you equate the images, if you are getting x1 is equal to x2, then you can say these two are 1-1 functions. This is a 1-1 function. If the images are equal, their pre-images must also be equal. And thereby, you can say it as x1 plus 1 by x1 is equal to x2 plus 1 by x2. Now, if you simplify this, just check it out. X1 square minus cross multiply this. I'm writing direct step so that you can understand that it's not a difficult simplification. I'm cross multiplying this also. X1 square. Huh?
1 वैसे भी नहीं होगा ना, इसमें always greater than or equal to 2, तो 0 और 2 के बीच में value is left out.
Okay. x1 x2 square plus x1 means you are getting x1 x2 plus 1. Not plus 1, minus 1. X1 x2 common, x1 minus x2. This is plus x2 minus x1 minus 1 into x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. So you are getting an extra condition. X1 x2 is equal to 2, is equal to 1, and x1 is equal to x2. So not 1 1. That means it is.
So we directly देख सकते हैं ना कि f of p is equal to f of 1 upon p आएगा ना.
F of
एक number is equal to f of 1 upon that number आएगा.
हाँ.
और 2 के नीचे value is left out if x is greater than 0.
मतलब if x is greater than, if x is greater than 0, it is always greater than or equal to 2. You mean to say that only, no?
हाँ, और अगर less than 2 रहा तो less than 0 रहा तो negative sign आ जाएगा फिर, so values are left out.
Between minus 2 plus 2.
Yeah, so it's not 1.
It's not 1 1. No, between minus 2 plus 2, values are left over means in the range it is left over. Codomain it is left over. But you have to talk about 1 1. No, you are telling about onto them.
But we are taking those values in the domain, but they are not there in the codomain. So
no, you were. What you are thinking is perfectly right, but the conclusion let us check. That's good what you are saying. Let me.
For x is equals to half and x is equals to 2, we get 3 by 2. So it is not the 1.
ओ प्रथमेश ये क्या बोल रहा है? Is greater than or equal to 2 if x is greater than 0 बोल रहा है. ये तो ठीक है. इधर तक ठीक है. Is less than or equal to minus 2 if x is less than 0 बोल रहा है. This is also very good. Very nice understanding here. But what they are saying is the values between minus 2 plus 2 are missing, perfectly missing. But these are missing in what? These are missing in the codomain. You cannot conclude with this one, the 1 1. But what Prathamesh is saying is correct. What is that he saying? F of 2 and f of 1 by 2 are same. वही बोल रहा है ना प्रथमेश?
Yes, sir.
2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. मतलब 5 by 2. So two elements are the same image and hence it is not 1 function. That's what I concluded. That's what I got a result. Theoretically, I did it. x1, x2 is equal to 1 means 2 into 1 by 2, 1, no? अरे यार थोड़ा देखो यार ये x1 2 है और x2 क्या है यार 1 by 2 है तो ऐसा आया तो ये वैल्यू सेम हो जाता है मतलब it is not 1 1. So it is not 1 1 neither on 2. Now you can decide it is not also on 2. How, Parsh? You are only saying that.
Because there are things in the codomain which do not have a pre-image in the domain.
Yeah, with -2 +2 के बीच का वैल्यूज के लिए प्री इमेज नहीं है तो आपका आंसर होना चाहिए ए के लिए neither on 2 nor 1 1. Neither on 2 nor 1 1. ठीक है ना दूसरा आप बताओ फट से all in the same model of working except the function changes a little with the sign. B B minus 1 लिया मैं इधर we have taken B minus 1 so make it x minus 1 by x and what you get
अब वो कंडीशन आएगा x1 x2 is equals to -1 and x1 minus x2 is equals to 0.
हाँ मतलब एक तो आएगा x1 is equal to x2 लेकिन दूसरा नहीं आना चाहिए वो भी आएगा वही बोल रहे हैं ना श्रीवर्धन are you saying the same मतलब you will get x1 minus 1 by x1 is equal to x2 minus 1 by x2 so x1 square x2 minus x2 x2 square x1 minus x1 so you will get x1 x2 if you take common x1 minus x2 plus 1 आएगा that's what Srivardhan is saying you will get -1 here so it is not also 1 1 that means you have to understand that if you take like previous if you take the values like previous if you take the values f of 2 if you take and f of -1 by 2 if you take you know what will it be 2 plus 1 by 2 5 by 2 and minus 2 plus 2 minus 1 by 2 2 minus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 plus 2 same so we'll get the same values which is 3 by 2 so perfectly not 1 1 so I think neither of them are 1 1 in this case neither of the functions are 1 1 in this place so R I don't think you will have let us see that so it's not 1 1 and about onto please onto I think it happens in this case because it is not like function plus its reciprocal function plus its reciprocal form always takes minimum value 2 if it is positive maximum value minus if it is negative but B case how to solve it just check it out one moment please onto function verification this is done B for B how to check onto function Every one of you, please. Onto function only an exclusive working, because for the function generally we start from the domain, but for the onto function you have to start from the codomain. So let y is equal to x minus 1 by x. Then what happens? X square minus xy minus 1 is equal to 0. Implies it's a quadratic in x. Let me solve it. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So it happens 2. So for every y there is an x, because no value of y is undefined in this case, because under root you have perfectly positive. So it belongs to r minus 0, which is the domain. And hence you can confirmably say that, it is an onto function. So B maps to Q. Now I am removing these values because by now you might have understood. Now what about A less than 0, B greater than 0? This is C. Now you have to take this is minus x plus 1 by x. Okay, so in the similar manner, if you simplify, what is that we get? Revert then. This is minus.
x1 x2 minus 1 and x1 is equal to 10.
Same you'll get, makes no difference. So it is not also 1 1. And about onto also, you will have the same working, minus x plus 1 by x. This is only the change, and thereby you will get x square plus xy minus 1 equal to 0. You will get minus y here. Even then, it becomes onto. So C also, I think, onto, not 1 1. Both are negative, please. Both are negative. A negative, B negative.
एस
सर डी होगा.
डायरेक्ट एस सिर्फ साइन चेंज हो गया.
क्या हो गया?
हाँ सर मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम वैल्यू चेंज है.
हाँ, मतलब ऑप्शन क्या होना चाहिए?
चेंज तो वही होगा, तो फिर भी नाइदर ऑनटू नॉर.
मतलब ए का डी का सेम रहेगा ना, वही बोल रहे ना?
हाँ सर.
ओके, इट शुड बी, एक ऊपर है तो नीचे रहेगा इसका. ए का ऊपर ग्राफ डी का नीचे हो जाएगा, ए का नीचे ग्राफ डी का ऊपर हो जाएगा. दैट्स ऑल द डिफरेंस. So the working will be one and the same. I think that minus becomes plus only through cancellation. And all this you will get like the first case only. So this is plus 1 now. Correct. This is neither 1 1 nor on 2. Neither 1 1 nor on 2, please. Neither 1 1 nor on 2. Okay. Let us check the options. One moment. Yeah, yes, correct. BQ, CQ, correct. And D is yes, correct. Whatever we have got is correct. But there is a doubt in my brain here. Just what is that? I'm just telling you. I'm leaving it for your. Just you listen what I'm saying. For example, if I take no, what is that I'm thinking about? If I take the second case, for example, B, I can take fx as x minus 1 by x. Are you there, everyone?
Yes, sir.
My doubt is, if you take f dash x, you tell me what is f dash x?
1 plus 1 by
1 plus 1 by x square.
Is it perfectly positive or not?
Yes.
So what is that we can say?
Always increasing.
On 2.
Always increasing, and also generally we say it as 1 1.
Yeah.
This is failing here. Strictly or monotonically increasing. Hence 1 1 I used to say that, but it is failing here. The reason is it splits into two. It splits into two graphs because x is not equal to 0. You don't find any graph here at x equal to 0, and hence one graph above, one graph below. It takes a different shape. That's the reason why this is failing. So you have to put some restrictions for this to say.
So sir, अगर x not equal to 0 होता तो 1 1 होता.
x 0 होगा तो नहीं होगा ना.
तो ये 1 1 होता.
नहीं, x 0 कभी नहीं होगा क्योंकि ये डिनोमिनेटर में है. x 0 होना मतलब saying x 0 is invalid. You cannot say that. Let me check once. I have taken the graph of it. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. It is failing in this case. This is what you have to think about in the advanced questions. Let me check one moment. Oh, yeah, it is there. Let me see this. This is minus x plus 1 by x. So this is minus r. Even this also can be taken. हाँ बेटा, ये क्या बोल रहा था मैं? If you see minus x plus 1 by x, now what is the derivative of it? You tell me, please.
minus 1 x.
हाँ. Its derivative is minus 1 by x square. मतलब it is less than 0. That means it is strictly decreasing. ये तो दिख रहा है इधर, strictly decreasing. लेकिन क्या हो रहा है, ये जगह में कॉमन वैल्यूज मिल रहा है. जैसा प्रथमेश बोल रहा था ना, हम 2 दे देंगे, 1 by 2 दे देंगे बोल के उन्होंने वैल्यूज दिया था. तो इधर कॉमन वैल्यूज आ रहा है. तो दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई इट इज नॉट बिकमिंग 1 1. Here it is clear. See this range. Here it is clear. Because when you draw a line parallel to x-axis, if it is intersecting in more than one point, then it is not 1, 1. Do you know the rule? Do you remember the rule, please? Yes, no one responding. Do you remember the rule for
Yes.
1, 1 function? If you draw a line parallel to x-axis, if it is intersecting in more than one point, it is not a 1, 1 function. But it is failing in this case. That means you cannot always, when x is in the denominator, when x is the, so how to correct it now? How to correct it now? When x is in the denominator, you cannot say that even though it is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing, even though it is strictly increasing, strictly decreasing, you cannot say that it is 1, 1 function because of the reason the x is in the denominator. I hope you understand what I'm discussing about. So what is the correction we have to do in this case according to the, it is also my learning also like this. If you take the graph, if you draw the graph perfectly, that's okay. But when we are going theoretically, then only we are understanding it is not 1, 1 function. When we take the derivative procedure, in the derivative procedure, what we conclude generally, every increasing function or every strictly increasing function or monotonically increasing or decreasing functions are always 1, 1, we say. But in this case, it is failing. The reason is x is in the denominator. So when x is in the denominator, take an exclusion there for the derivative procedure. Coming to this, please. F maps R to R. Yes. Fx equal to, I'm talking about A there.
Sir, not 1, 1 graph level.
Huh. 3x square plus 3. It is perfectly positive now. It is 1, 1 only.
सर पर ग्राफ में तो वो होता है ना दो बार अपना पैरामीटर
नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा इधर नहीं होगा क्योंकि डिनोमिनेटर नहीं है तो इक्वल वैल्यूज बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा. स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन इधर हो जाता है. मैं वही बोल रहा था, अगर x डिनोमिनेटर में तो वो मेथड अप्लाई मत करना, इधर हो जाता है और ऑन टू भी हो जाता है, ऑन टू भी हो जाता है. सो 1, 1 एंड ऑन टू. So what is option for A, please? It is 1, 1 and it is on to, and of course there will be no repetition, non-periodic. And what about this odd function? We cannot say that. This becomes minus x cube minus 3x minus 7. You will not be getting that. So there are 3 options for A. Let's move on to the B now. क्या बोल रहा है वेद? B की बात कर रहा है.
x square minus b
minus 7.
मैंने तो और भी.
You cannot say that it is strictly increasing. I think it is not 1, 1. It may be greater than 0 or it may be less than 0 also. इधर आएगा एक कर्व जैसा आएगा इधर, जैसा वो श्रीवर्धन
बोल सकते हैं ना. It will attain the same value.
हाँ. But on ऑड का भी दिया उधर, वो क्यूबिक कभी भी पीरियडिक नहीं होगा. ऑड का भी दिया, एफ ऑफ माइनस एक्स चेक करो, माइनस एक्स क्यूब प्लस 7x आएगा. This becomes minus fx, please. Are there?
yes sir.
So what are the options then? Not 1, 1. not 1 1 and on to तो हो जाएगा और odd भी हो जाएगा, non periodic भी हो जाएगा. What about C, please? Yes. C. Fx equal to root 3 sin x minus cos x plus 4. If you see the range of it, range, trigonometric expression a cos theta plus b sin theta plus c. Range is equal to c minus root a square plus b square comma c plus root a square plus b square. So 4 minus 2, 2 and 4 plus 2, 6. 2, 6. That's why he gave the range as 2, 6. So it will be definitely on to ho jayega. That is definitely on to function. And it will definitely not a 1 1 function. It is definitely not a 1 1 function because it is trigonometric. So not 1 1 but on to, and obviously because it's a trigonometric function you have to think about that. Yes, it's periodic and it is not odd. So what are the options, anyone please, for this? C के लिए not 1 1 but on to, and it is periodic, of course. Only one option there. It's only on to. I think everyone understand that.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to D. Fx equal to log of x plus root over 1 plus x square. If you find out f dash x for this, I am writing that step directly here. 1 upon x plus root over 1 plus x square and 1 plus 2x by root over 1 plus x square. That means I think you're saying something?
1 1.
It is strictly positive. It becomes 1 1. And obviously on to also because it is logarithmic function. Because it is logarithmic function, it is on to also. According to the graph of the logarithmic function. Coming to this, the logarithmic function is never periodic. So it's non-periodic. Anyone, you tell me whether it is odd or even. This is little confusing to decide. I repeat, you tell me please whether it is odd
Sir,
function.
it's neither. Sir, it's neither. दोनों में से कुछ भी नहीं होगा.
वही है, ऐसा ही सोचते हैं आप.
Sir, odd है.
That's what. That's why I said in the beginning also it is little confusing. If you replace x with minus x, you will be getting like this, then you may be thinking that it is neither. It is neither means it is neither even nor odd, but it won't be like this. You rationalize this. Then what should be your denominator? Your denominator will be 1 plus x squared minus x squared. 1 remains in the denominator. And the numerator, just a moment. 1 remains in the numerator and the denominator will be root over 1 plus x square plus x. You cannot even imagine this. So that's the reason why it becomes minus fx. So remember that whenever you come across this type of function, take it as granted it is an odd function. So D is all PQRS. D is all PQRS. Okay?
Periodic नहीं होगा. No, not there.
Periodic nahi hoga na. That's the reason why I'm saying R is non-periodic.
Yes.
Any doubt in that?
No, sir.
Huh. ठीक है. That's it. I'm erasing this. And get trained yourself, please, in all this, and little efforts will definitely make you IITians. What I'm saying this year, you will be lucky if you really put a little more efforts. It's easy for you. But I'm saying, I'm not joking, because I'm not exaggerating what I'm saying. Nowhere the training is going on like this. Really, your college people are doing good. The separating main and advanced, and they are doing good, because I know whatever the training is going on throughout the country, and whatever the children are doing now, what I think this academic year, I don't hope also the college will be reopened and students will be doing good. So this online should be advantageous to you. I'm telling you an example. Like last year, I used to visit Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu students are like, they never come out of the box. They always think in their state only. But there is a girl by name Rani, I'm telling you, her name also Rani, and she used to do very good in the class. Whenever I give a question, she used to respond very well. And I never thought that there, because I used to go there just to teach mains only, and IIT-JEE main only, not advanced. And recently, in the advanced examination, she got rank. She messaged me, like she got some around 7,300 rank. I don't think she's, I don't know exactly any reservations there or not, but she got Mumbai IIT Electrical. She got Mumbai IIT Electrical for 7,300 rank. See, what I'm saying now, she's not that much capable of getting a rank in JEE Advanced, but because she is a girl, she utilized this gap of 6 months. She's no doubt hardworking. She's no doubt very enthusiastic to learn the things. She got into Mumbai IIT. Getting seat in Mumbai IIT means it is in top IITs. Among all the IITs, you can take Mumbai IIT as at least among top three. She got seat in that one. So that's the reason why I'm telling you the equations are getting reversed. So if you put little more efforts, polishing yourself, and continue the same stature, working for at least 2 to 4 hours a day, continuously, consistently. I'm not giving you more and more hours you have to work. No, not necessary. According to your talent in this batch. If you put your efforts for 2 to 4 hours, definitely you will be getting seat in IITs. This is a practical experience, what I'm telling you. I'll make that girl to talk to you people once because she got seat in Mumbai IIT and how she prepared, because we have not given any coaching, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're not given any coaching for advance. She took only main coaching. That's it. But I think she practiced, or maybe online or whatever. Whatever she did, I don't know. And one more girl also got seat in Chennai IIT. I think she got rank of same range, around 7,000 only. So, but you people are getting perfect coaching. Perfect coaching. Please, my appeal to you all, utilize it and come out with flying colors. Next academic year, I want to see you, many of you, in the IITs. Really, if you do well, if you utilize this time, at least for 2 to 4 hours a day, consistently, 2 to 4 hours a day, consistently, definitely, it will not be a difficult task for you to get seats in IITs. That's what I can say. Number of distinct real solutions of sin pi x is equal to modulus of ln mod x. Integer type questions. This type of questions, it is inevitable that they are to be solved using graphs only. So, because RHS is containing modulus, no part of the graph lies below x-axis. These are some simple understandings you must have. No part of the graph lie below x-axis. No part of the graph lies below x-axis because it is modulus, it is always positive. Now, if you say this, sin pi x is easy to draw. This is 0.
The answer 0 है.
I don't think so. This is 2.
नहीं सर इंटरसेक्ट होगा वो ln x का ग्राफ रिवर्स हो जाएगा और वो
Correct.
साइड भी आ जाएगा
उल्टा हो जाएगा. Correct. What you are saying is right. उल्टा हो जाएगा. Dhananjay today is giving all wrong answers. मतलब वो पूरा होश में नहीं आया. वो
So sin of
आधा नींद में है.
sin of pi x हमेशा 0 रहेगा.
क्या बेटा?
कौन बोला x अगर इंटीजर रहा तो ही ना
x को 1/2 है.
Maximum value will be 1 for sin.
उसका पीरियड 2 हो गया
That's good. That's good. That's good. What Parsh is saying, do you understand? Rest of the people?
Partial sum.
2 pi divided by pi. 2 pi divided by pi gives you the period. That means first curve takes place between 0 and 2. ठीक है, तो वो कर्व बनाएंगे. 1 के लिए sin pi 0 हो जाता है, 1/2 के लिए pi/2 हो जाता है. That's what Dhananjay is asking. For 1/2 it becomes what? So can you try, or are you trying to draw the graph or not?
यस चलेगा
because I'm getting difficult here to draw this on the digital pad. Yeah.
1 and -1 पे होगा तो
हाँ तो सिर्फ दो ही जगह है.
हाँ 1 और माइनस.
मैंने x को इंटीजर कंसिडर किया.
तो ऊपर जितना रहेगा नीचे भी उतना आएगा.
हाँ सर.
ऐसा आएगा.
Yes, sir.
Sin pi x का graph, it is just like sin x graph only. Okay. The ln mod x means x logarithm generally doesn't take negative values, but here it takes, because mod x is there. Whether it is x is negative or positive, it accepts in this case. But x is not equal to 0, of course.
सर ग्राफ मिरर हो जाएगा जो x greater than 0 के लिए रहता है पॉजिटिव क्वाड्रेंट में वो मिरर हो जाएगा वो साइड.
Huh. If we put x equal to 1, no, that becomes 0. That means it intersects. That means it intersects x-axis at 1 and even -1. No doubt in that one. If you know the graph of log x will be from negative infinity to positive infinity, ऐसा जाएगा. This goes like this. But here you have the modulus here. Modulus of ln mod x, and hence the नीचे का ऊपर जाएगा. जो शेप नीचे रहेगा, I'll show you through reflection so that you will get a better understand it. In fact, the original graph of log x, I'll draw it and I'll remove it then. ऐसा रहेगा, ऐसा. In fact, याद है आपको?
हाँ सर.
तो ये नीचे का रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाता है क्योंकि नेगेटिव कभी नहीं रहेगा क्योंकि मॉड्यूलस है. तो इसलिए क्या हो जाता है इसका, ये आपको अब ये मिटा रहा हूं, मतलब ये नीचे का ऊपर हो जाता है. एक्स एक्सिस में इसका इमेज आएगा, इमेज. ठीक है. तो दिस विल गो लाइक दिस. आप देख सकते हैं इधर दो पॉइंट्स इंटरसेक्टिंग है. दो इधर ही आ गया बेटा. मतलब मार्क कर रहा हूं, ये तो 1 ये तो 2 है. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है, ये दूसरा कर्व है ना, 2 के बाद वो दूसरा कर्व रहेगा, उसको इंटरसेक्ट करेगा ना करेगा, दैट्स द क्वेश्चन हियर. Anyone do justify how to do this?
सर e के वैल्यू पे टच करेगा वो.
क्या बेटा?
सर e के वैल्यू पे log x का ग्राफ टच करेगा 1 को.
So what is the doubt here? Whether it goes above this curve or whether it goes below this curve. Touch तो बिल्कुल नहीं होगा. Below this curve or above this curve. Then how to decide? If the logarithmic value, whatever the range of mod ln mod x is there, if it is below 1, and the values of x is between 2 and 3, if the values of x is between 2 and 4, let me say, between 0 to 2 and 4, no, 2 and 3 only, because above curve we are talking about, above curve, 2 and 3, then definitely it will intersect. So what I mean to say, you will understand now. Please listen to me. Listen to me carefully. This is the conclusive point. X greater than 0. Then what I am interested ln x greater than 0, ln mod x, ln x हो जाएगा. What I mean to say, what I'm interested here, I want to check whether ln x less than or equal to 1 contains x lying between 2 and 3 or not. So remove logarithm, x is less than or equal to e. What is e value? Anyone? Approximately 2.7. Approximately 2.7. Definitely it will intersect.
It will intersect.
So 3 places will be.
क्या बेटा?
3 intersections will be there. So 3 solutions.
So it will go like this. Just a moment. It will go like this. So it will intersect in 2 points there. Either 2 points में intersect करेगा.
Also, but graph themes पे intersect होगा.
Let me finish it. So this is 2, 3, 4 points you have got it here.
And the same on the other side. So total 8.
नहीं,
6 आएगा.
नहीं आएगा, नहीं आएगा. Now if you take the mirror image, mirror image will be like this. Prathamesh, Dev,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sakshi, Jahan,
Yes, sir.
देख रहे हैं ना बेटा सब लोग?
हाँ सर.
ये हो जाएगा ऐसा. पार्श,
सर समझाओ, मैंने एक ऊपर ले लिया हिल इसलिए.
हाँ. तो मतलब इधर 6 पॉइंट्स आएगा बेटा. 6 पॉइंट्स आएगा. So the number of solutions for this is 6. 6 please. Not that easy. Not that easy. Because while drawing the graph, it is inevitable that these are to be solved using graphs only. It is inevitable that these are to be solved using graphs only. So there are 6 points of intersection here. And to confirm this graph, I have taken the graph from the graphing calculator. Let me show you that also. Let me check one moment. Yeah, it is there. So Ved, I'm erasing this.
Sir, one doubt है. How did we come to know that it intersects at 2 points after x equal to 2?
Because it is lying between 2 and 3. X is lying between 2 and 3 here. That means between 2 and 3 it is less than 1. This is 1 is maximum value for sine. 1 is maximum value for sine, and we have taken in the beginning itself less than or equal to 1. That means the graph will be below 1. Below 1. 1 is the peak point here. 1 is the peak point. Dave,
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Daksh Babu, सो रहा है वो. ये तो बहुत मेहनत किया यार. ये इनपुट देने के लिए भी बहुत टाइम लग गया, क्योंकि वो ग्राफिंग कैलकुलेटर उनकी भाषा में हम बात करना पड़ेगा. वो ग्राफिंग कैलकुलेटर की भाषा में बात करना है तो मॉड्यूलस के लिए एक कोड रहेगा और स्टेप फंक्शन के लिए एक कोड रहेगा, फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट के लिए एक कोड रहेगा. देखो, अरे यार हम तो ये ग्राफ्स बनाने के लिए इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं. जो लोग ये ग्राफिंग कैलकुलेटर बनाने वाला जितना होशियार होना चाहिए, इतना इंटेलिजेंट होना चाहिए, तो हर मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म्स को ग्राफिकल फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए कंप्यूटर का प्रोग्रामिंग ऐसा बनाना कितना मुश्किल है यार, रियली मैं चकित हो गया यार ये देखिए। दिस इज रियली हैट्स ऑफ टू दोज पीपल हु प्रिपेयर्ड दिस। इतना मुश्किल है यार, क्योंकि उसको तो इतना नॉलेज होना चाहिए, पूरा मैथमेटिक्स पे उसका कमांड होना चाहिए, और ऐसा ही कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग पे भी उसको कमांड होना चाहिए। वो दोनों होने से ही इतना हो जाएगा, नहीं तो बिल्कुल नहीं है, बिल्कुल नहीं होगा। देखा मैंने क्या किया इधर देखो, ये एक बार मैं तो बना दिया, आंसर आ गया, उसके बाद मैं चेक करना है वेदर आई एम राइट और नॉट। तो मैं क्या किया, एक ऐसा ऐसा फंक्शन दे दिया, वो नहीं दिख रहा है, तो क्या नहीं दिख रहा है, ये रेड पॉइंट्स है ना, सुन रहे हैं ना सब लोग? हाँ, ये रेड पॉइंट्स नहीं दिख रहा है, क्योंकि अगर मैं कुछ रेंज नहीं दिया तो वो पूरा ग्राफ मिल जाएगा, मतलब एक रैंडम ग्राफ मिल जाएगा, बेसिक शेप आ जाएगा। तो इसलिए मैं क्या सोचा, अरे तो इसका कुछ वैल्यूज देना है, तो मैं सोच सोच के वो -6 to +6 दिया, तो ऐसा आ गया यार। तब मेरे को पता चला ठीक है, मेरा आंसर भी करेक्ट है। तो बनाने वाले को हैट्स ऑफ यार, हैट्स ऑफ। You people are capable to do all these things. You have to. You have to. वो क्रेज होना अलग है, कुछ मैं कंप्यूटर साइंस करूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो तो अलग है बेटा, अलग है। ये तो मैं उसका जो बनाया ना, उसका दिमाग में घुस गया तो, और कितना सोचना पड़ता है यार, कितना सोचना पड़ता है, रियली हैट्स ऑफ। तो ठीक है, अभी उसके बाद ये हो गया। नेक्स्ट वन, इंटीजर टाइप क्वेश्चन। ये भी बहुत सताया यार, ये क्वेश्चन भी बहुत सताया। कभी कभी नींद में भी याद आता है ऐसा क्वेश्चन यार। आप मानो ना मानो, कभी सॉल्यूशन नहीं मिला ना, तो नींद में भी आ जाएगा, वो सपना में भी आएगा। हाँ, ये कंक्लूड करने के लिए देखो एक बार, ये ग्राफिंग कैलकुलेटर को देना भी मुश्किल है यार। वी कैन नॉट गिव दिस unless it is modified to some extent। इधर देखो बेटा, ये दोनों का एलसीएम क्या है, अब देख रहे हैं ना सब लोग? ये तो बड़ा बड़ा क्वेश्चन तो नहीं होगा, कुछ टेक्निक तो हो जाएगा। 2 पाई 5 पाई का एलसीएम बता।
और 10 पाई है।
हाँ, ये है इधर, ये दोनों का सम देखो, रिमूव दैट ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन, जीआईएफ रिमूव कर दो, जीआईएफ रिमूव कर दो, करने के बाद एलसीएम ले लो, 10 पाई हो गया। ये तो 5x + 4x 9x हो गया, मतलब ये दोनों का सम ये है। अरे वेद बाबू,
Yes, sir.
देख रहे हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
ये प्रथमेश,
यस सर।
रचित का आवाज नहीं आया आज,
यस सर।
तो मेरा थोड़ा मॉडिफाई कर रहा हूं इसको, देखो एक बार। x/10 पाई, एक मिनट एलसीएम आ गया ना, ये x/2 पाई माइनस स्टेप ऑफ x/2 प्लस, आप बता
2x बाय पाई माइनस वो जीआईएफ के अंदर वही था।
हाँ, पकड़ लिया है, माइनस स्टेप ऑफ 2x/5 पाई। ये आया यार, ये आइडिया आया तो प्रॉब्लम निकल जाएगा, नहीं तो बिल्कुल नहीं।
या फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट ऑफ वो
हाँ, वही है। बनाने वाला मतलब जो क्वेश्चन बनाएगा उसका दिमाग कितना तेज होना चाहिए, क्वेश्चन देखे आप समझ सकते हैं, इतना आसान तो नहीं है। तो फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट ऑफ x by 2 pi प्लस फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट ऑफ 2x by 5 pi। चलो प्रियांशी, है रे क्लास में?
हाँ सर।
क्या नाश्ता हो गया?
हेलो।
नाश्ता हो गया?
नहीं सर।
ब्रशिंग हो गया?
हाँ सर।
सच बता रहे, सच बता।
हाँ सर।
Yeah, this is fractional part of x. This is step sin x. Fractional part of x range, please, range.
0 to 1.
हाँ,
Close 0, open.
closed 0, 1 open.
Yes, 1 open.
Means what must happen here? Step sin x. Step sin x की बात करो.
It should lie between open, close 0 and open 2.
नहीं बेटा, ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर की बात. हाँ,
Yes.
yeah, it is a set brackets I'm talking about. That means in this range you will have only two elements. What are they? Either 0 or 1.
1.
है ना? मतलब your LHS is either 0 or 1. लेकिन इधर देखो, ये दोनों का कॉमन वैल्यू, अरे ये तो इसका भी it belongs, no problem, because it's fractional part of x. It is also belonging to 0 to 1. It is also belonging to 0 to 1. So इसका मैक्सिमम हो जाएगा up to 2. up to 2. मैं इसका ग्राफ भी दिखा दूंगा, लेकिन हम जनरली डिस्कस करेंगे. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं बेटा, इधर ये दोनों का कॉमन वैल्यू एक ही रहेगा. क्या है, होना है तो ये भी 0 होना है, ये भी 0 होना है. मान लो ये तो 1 हो गया तो ये कभी 1 नहीं होगा, ये दोनों भी 1 नहीं होगा. 1 plus 1, 2, it goes up to 2 but it will never become 1. So only option is becoming 0. So your LHS must be 0 and RHS must also be 0. Please accept it first. बोलो धनंजय बाबू.
तो मैंने क्या किया, उन लोगों ने बोला कि
एक मिनट बेटा, अरे बेटा एक मिनट रही, एक मिनट बेटा, मैं सुन लूंगा, मेरे को थोड़ा टाइम दे दो. तो your LHS must be 0 और RHS must also be 0. मान लिया ना? तो this RHS to be 0, this RHS to be 0, each must be an integer. What is fractional part of an integer? I repeat the question. What is fractional part of an integer?
0.
0. So it must be a fraction. Sorry. What is the fractional part of an? What is a fractional part of an integer? Yes, I'm right. What is a fractional part of an integer is 0. That means it must become an integer.
दोनों का LCM.
दोनों का एलसीएम बेटा, दोनों का एलसीएम. दोनों का एलसीएम क्या है बेटा? 10 पाई. सो 10 पाई के बाद ये डेफिनेटली 10 पाई पे 0 होगा.
10 pi मतलब 30 से ज्यादा हो गया.
हाँ.
31.4 हो गया.
What is that I said? Fractional part of this is the entire problem contains this. fractional part of integer I'm saying it as I is always 0. मान लो सब लोग धनंजय बाबू fractional part of integer is 0. correct है कि नहीं?
हाँ सर.
Here LCM of 2 pi comma 5 pi is equal to 10 pi belongs to 30 comma 40. ये 30 40 क्यों दिया? बहुत सरदर्द आ गया यार मेरे को. रीजन इज दिस, क्योंकि पाई का वैल्यू क्या है?
31.4.
That is the reason why he gave a range like that. At that point it becomes 0, which lies between 30-40. तो एक ही solution रहेगा. You will have only one solution. Okay. Therefore, at 10 pi, sine 10 pi, I'll write it like this so that you'll better understand it. टाइम हो गया यार, बहुत डिस्कस करना था. Step of sine 10 pi is equal to fractional part of 10 pi by 2 pi plus 10 pi by 5 pi. 10 pi नहीं, 20 pi है ना?
Yes.
5 pi. क्योंकि we want that to become an integer. This is an integer 5. This is an integer 4. So fractional part of 5 is 0. Fractional part of 4 is 0. So 0 plus 0 is 0. And this is 0. It is possible. Therefore, only one solution. Therefore, only one solution in that interval. अब धनंजय बाबू तू बात कर.
तो इन लोग ने बोला कि x lies between 30 and 40. तो मैंने क्या किया कि x lies between 30 and 40 मैंने वो less than or greater than करके लिखा. Then मैंने 9x by 10 pi किया और फिर 9x by 10 pi का रेंज आया और फिर मैंने वो रेंज में से जो भी प्रॉपर ये मतलब इंटीजर वैल्यूज है वो सेपरेट किया और फिर मैंने 2x by 5 pi और x by 2 pi का भी सेम ही किया और फॉर GIF of sin x -1 0 1 दिया क्योंकि उन तीनों के अलावा कुछ और आ नहीं सकता है और फिर मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूट किया और फिर उसके बाद मुझे 1 आया.
गुड आइडिया.
वो दिमाग में आ जाता सर, ये दिमाग में आता ही नहीं कभी ऐसा.
हाँ, गुड आइडिया. हाँ देखो, इसका ग्राफ भी बनाया था मैं. ये बनाने के लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो गया यार. अरे इसको मिटा रहा हूँ, किसी को डाउट है तो पूछ लेना बेटा, एक बार दिखा रहा हूँ. Anyone please, I'm erasing this. Yeah, now let me show you the graph of it. Yeah, this is the graph. Just see. अरे यार वो इनपुट देने के लिए मेरे को आधा घंटा लग गया यार. समझ रहे ना? ये तो नहीं लेता डायरेक्टली. आपने जैसा कैलकुलेटर में टाइप करता है ऐसा करने से मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन वो नहीं लेगा ग्राफिंग कैलकुलेटर। तो ये देखो, इसको वो क्या बोलेगा पता है? फ्लोर फंक्शन बोलता है इसको। ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन को फ्लोर बोलता है। फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट को कुछ सिंबल नहीं है तो मैं पूरा टाइप किया फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट, तो किया तो देखा आपने, आपको इधर 30 to 40 है ना, 30 to 40 में आपको कहाँ मिल रहा है, कोई बताएंगे? इधर कहाँ मिल रहा है? ये है हमारा आंसर 30 और 40 के बीच में। ये 40 मतलब मैं वैल्यू दिया ना इधर 40, इसलिए ये रेड आया इधर, ये नहीं है। समझ रहे हैं क्या बोल रहा हूं मैं? That's what it is. Okay. Now, just a moment. ये है f of tan x plus f of cot x। ये भी है, ये भी आप कर सकते हैं। नंबर ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस ये भी है। ग्रेटेस्ट वैल्यू इनवर्स, बस इतना ही लिया मैं। अरे यार मैं क्या करूंगा, सब लोग सुन रहे हैं ना? मैं क्या करने वाला, इधर तक हो गया, नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं लिमिट्स चालू करूंगा, लेकिन आई हैव टू डिस्कस सम मोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन फंक्शंस हियर बिकॉज टाइम लैप्स्ड हियर। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, ये 8 प्रॉब्लम्स मैं अभी भेज दूंगा। ये राहुल सर को मैं शेयर कर दूंगा, आपका ग्रुप में पोस्टिंग हो जाएगा। ये 8 प्रॉब्लम्स आप नेक्स्ट क्लास तक कर लो, जो डाउट्स है इसमें मैं वो डिस्कस करूंगा। अभी लोग बाहर गए, जा रहे हैं लोग।
हाँ सर, 5 लोग।
अरे बेटा मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ सुन रहा है ना?
यस सर।
हाँ ये मैं भेज दूंगा। दक्ष को बुलाया, दक्ष का आवाज नहीं है उधर, उसका ये माइक्रोफोन म्यूटेड है। और देव, धनंजय,
Yes, sir.
दिव्या,
यस सर।
हित, जीत, पार्श, प्रथमेश,
Yes, sir.
रचित, वेदांत,
Yes, sir.
संस्कार,
Yes, sir.
वेद द बिजनेसमैन।
Yes, sir.
मैं 8 प्रॉब्लम्स भेज रहा हूँ बेटा, हाँ? जितना हो सकता है आप उतना करो, बाकी मैं करूंगा उसके बाद लिमिट्स चालू करूंगा। नेक्स्ट क्लास में आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट लिमिट्स।
ट्यूसडे को ना?
हाँ बेटा, ट्यूसडे को, मतलब बहुत टाइम है आपको बीच में। आज है, कल है, परसों में, मतलब 3 दिन है बीच में। क्या करूं, भेजूं ना भेजूं?
भेज दो सर।
हाँ ठीक है, आप सबको शुभ दिन हो।
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.